Hey everyone, it's Mr. Spangenburg. So you've made it to the end of our unit. And first of all, before I go into today, just wanted to say to everyone, really, really nice job going through this unit together. We've had a lot of really great discussion, learned a lot about some different types of severe weather. And again, hopefully you took advantage of yesterday's opportunity just to do some exploring and some discovery about some different types of severe weather and some natural disasters that we didn't have a chance to cover in our class time together. So if you missed our synchronous lesson today, what we did is I went over the directions and gave you some examples of what I want you to do for the project now that we've come to the end of our unit. So I'm going to have you make a severe weather or natural disaster public service announcement. What you're going to do is you're going to pretend that a different type of either weather or natural disaster is headed your way or is going to occur, and you need to warn the people in your town what to do, what to expect, what are some things to include in your safety kit, and what are some safety precautions that you should take. So again, first of all, just like we've done every day in our unit, I want you to complete your daily check-in on your iPad. So again, go into Clever and tell me a little bit how you're feeling today. Are you in the green zone? You're in a good place to do learning? Or are you in the yellow zone, blue zone, or red zone? And again, just tell me why. So for day 5, here's what I'm going to have you do. So you'll go to the severe weather / natural disaster public service announcement directions and open these up. And again, you can read these on your own, but briefly, again, what you're going to do is you're going to warn your town of a pending weather or natural disaster that you're going to pretend is going to happen. So again, your process is to decide what type of natural disaster or severe weather you're going to focus on. Follow the link then to the severe weather or natural disaster of your choice. And then again, use the safety link to learn a little bit what to do to stay safe if you haven't already done so already from day number 4. Then what you're going to do is you're going to create a slides presentation to teach the rest of the people in your town about what they can do to get themselves ready for this weather or natural disaster that is going to happen. As I just referenced, here's the links below at the bottom that you're going to want to use. So again, pick the one that you're going to do. You only need to pick one. And I would really encourage you, pick one that maybe you don't know a lot about already. So again, it'll give you a chance to do some more discovery, some more exploration, and hopefully for you to learn something new as well. In your public service announcement then, I've included a checklist down here at the bottom of the directions so you know some things that you need to include, some things that I'll be looking for. So again, the first thing, definition. How does it form? Where does it form? Steps of what to do to stay safe. And again, we're going to use the 3 main ideas that we looked at yesterday with safety: before the storm, during the storm, and after the storm. And then finally, you're going to include a description of what to include in your safety kit to help you be prepared for this type of severe weather. Down at the bottom here is the rubric. So you know exactly what I'll be looking for and how I'll be grading you. So again, please, as you're completing your assignment, make sure you're looking at this rubric and referencing it as you're putting your assignment together so you know exactly how I'll be grading you. This next piece here then, I've included an example, and this is one that I put together. And you'll notice in the directions, and I talked about this in our lesson today, but if you weren't able to attend, the one that I put together here, this is what I would call an on-level example. So this is something that would mostly score 3s on the rubric. And the reason I've done this, and this is how I've done everything so far this year in our class, if I've ever given you examples, is I don't want to give you everything that I want you to do. Okay, so again, this is just a basic outlines of something that you can put together, but then I want you to decide what else can you add to kind of get you over the top and score 5s on the rubric. All right, so again, for my example, I picked blizzards or winter storms. So again, here's a quick definition. Here's the weather that the people in the town can expect to see. Here's the safety tips, then what to do before, during, and after. All right, so again, like I said, that's an on-level example. I want you to consider in your example, what else can you do to add even more. So, photos, pictures, videos, anything else that you can bring in, any other pieces of technology that you want to include in yours to make it better, I would really encourage you to do so. All right, so that's day number 5. And again, as always, if you have questions about the assignment, please email me. My contact information is right here. Send me an email. Ask me your questions, run some ideas by me, and just let me know how things are going, how you're working, how you're progressing, and if you need any tips or ideas to include. So again, hope to hear from all of you. Looking forward to reading and viewing and watching your presentations, and again, see how creative you can get.